Meow. G'day folks, Turbo here, and I am finally back after a long hiatus. I realise it's been a extremely long time since I put up a video, and in that time since I've just been amassing more and more footage, so I realised that I should just compile a bunch of stuff and get it out there. And this video really just kind of serves as a sort of reintroduction back into the world of just making videos, I guess. I'm very rusty at the whole video editing process, and I am on a new computer, so some of my old settings that I used to use have been lost and I've had to remake them again from scratch, so hopefully this comes out okay. So a bit of background on the footage in the background. This was recorded back in late 2019, I think it was. And I was just playing by myself with no friends or anything. And it was pretty much just a typical round of Hainan for me. And I decided to play on foot, see how I go, which usually isn't very well. And I'm fairly sure the enemy team had a hacker, because whenever I would spawn out in the open, usually within 2 to 3 seconds I would immediately get sniped by someone on the roof of the C building, the hotel. And it was very suspicious because I'd be in areas that are very hard to see, like under the trees, on the hill between the A flag and our spawn, and I would just get instantly headshot by this guy. And so I decided, you know what, stuff it. I'll do one of the few things I do decently well, and that's fly the little bird and see if I can get some revenge and, maybe feel a little bit better about myself. And that's exactly what I do. I just jump in the little bird and I decide to tear things up a bit. So before I got in the little bird, I was like 2 kills and 6 deaths or something. It wasn't great. And that improved a lot after I got in. And in fact, I didn't get any more deaths in the rest of the round for as long as I was in the little bird. But as you can see with the ticket count and the flag ownership, we're not looking so hot. So I kind of wasn't really expecting to win the round. I just wanted to sort of fly around and shoot stuff. And if we do end up winning, then that would just be a bonus. And so, as is so often the case when you fly the little bird or any helicopter or jet really, when you start to annoy the enemy enough, they really bring out the stingers and the heat seekers out in force, and that's what they start doing here. From what I can tell, there were at least 2 guys who were dedicated to trying to take me out with stingers, and at least one of those 2 was repeatedly putting down AA mines just outside our spawn, which is, I'm sure you can understand, incredibly frustrating. And that guy I just killed there was one of the stinger guys, only for me to be immediately hit by another stinger guy. And you'll see that basically hovering around this little area is where I spend quite a bit of my time in this round, just trying to not so much clean it up for our team, because they're not really providing that much of an obstacle for the rest of the team, but mainly for my own sanity, because it feels very good for me to kill stinger guys. And there he is again. And oh, this is where it got extremely dicey. Bonked a tree, nearly put it on its side, and I figured, gee, he's probably going to smack me in the face if I don't get out here, and so I just made a split-second decision to save myself and the chopper. And I was very lucky here to actually have a dedicated repairer. It's something that you don't get often enough, really. And it probably helped that he was in the squad, and he probably didn't mind getting a few extra points on the side from the kills I was getting and the occasional flag capture I would get. But he was actually a very good repairer, and I wouldn't mind having him riding alongside me at any time. And he did very well. So he bailed us out of a lot of sticky situations. And so, yeah, I pretty much just spend the rest of the whole round here just sort of going from place to place and taking out any infantry I see, and helping out our armor take out any enemy labs all boats. And their jets also have been hounding me the entire round, you've probably noticed. And there was one point that both of them were trying to get me at the same time. I don't know if that point has already passed. I wasn't really paying attention, but it may be coming up where both of them are basically trying to get me. And so yep, as usual, the hotel is basically collapsed. And, well, half of it has anyway. And so just a little background as to what's been going on lately. I am in the last year of my master's degree in teaching. So hopefully, by this time next year, I will be a qualified teacher, hopefully. And I've just been doing assignments lately, and working on this in the spare moments in between. So I've got a few other projects in the works. I've got another Battlefield funny moments video on the way. Those ones always take a while to make, but hopefully it'll be worth the effort. Another video for like good moments as well, that's in the works. And see you there, Jet. And I am. And there's Jet number 2. I'm just looking for him. He's around there. I'll get him soon, don't worry. And there's a couple of other gaming-related things as well I'm working on as well, like Heroes of the Storm, or just sort of general funny moments in other games that I've got amassed, like footage that dates all the way back to the Battlefield 1 beta, where I was just messing around with Church on the horses on the beta level, and we were just messing around, and we had a few little fun moments just testing stuff out. See if you can land a horse on top of a biplane while flying underneath the arch on that map. I forget the name of it. And yeah, so that's what I've been working on. And so I'm sort of going between 3 different projects at once. So it's probably not the most efficient way of doing it, but it helps, keeps my mind fresh if I'm not working on just like the same thing all the time. And so while I work on this one, which doesn't take too long, it's only a tiny bit of editing and a little voiceover, while that's rendering and uploading, I can go back to the other projects. And here I believe is where the round ends, and we just managed to eke out a bare win. And if you could hear my microphone input there, you could hear an enormous sigh of relief. So enjoy the upcoming videos. Catch you guys later. Take care.